Hi, this is Wyatt Ferguson. This is my week 7 discussion for Caring for Words Writing 111. It is my revisions for 3 other people. The 3 people I'm revising, sorry if I mispronounced your name, Shakina, Isaiah, and Ivan are who I'm revising. Starting with Shakina, your biggest strength in your writing, I can clearly tell what you're arguing. You brought it up a lot. That could be a downside if you just keep repeating like what your argument is, but I thought it was easy to know what you're talking about and what you're trying to get across. I really liked how clean and organized your intro was. There was a lot of repetition in the intro, and there was more repetition at the bottom of page 3. One piece of advice I would indent your paragraphs to make it easier to read. And I also think you could use actual quotes from your research to help you so that we know what you're talking about. And lastly, put your works cited on its own page. Moving on to Isaiah. The biggest strength I found in your writing was, even though you didn't clearly state your intro and your claim, it was really obvious. And it expanded on ways that, or alternate ways to engineer without being so detrimental to the environment. And I thought that was really well done, how clear it was. Obviously, going back to what I just said, I would put your main claim in your intro, just so that it's there and people know what to look for while reading. I would go back and read your essay aloud. There's a lot of, it's a little bit challenging to read at times. I would just reword some things. You got a few sentence fragments in there. I also think, similarly to the last person I was talking about, if you added some quotes into your writing, and then it would be a little easier to know what you're talking about and like what exactly you're getting from your research. Moving on to Ivan, I think your evidence, your biggest strength, I think it's your evidence and how you used it to argue was really well done. You had a lot of sources and a lot of quotes. I think the usage of quotes with the argument afterwards was really insightful and really well done. I think that putting in personal experience was a really great touch in your intro. I was a little confused about your main claim. I didn't see it stated clearly. So I wasn't exactly sure what you were trying to argue. However, as I read, I understood a little bit, but maybe stating it clearly right at the start would be a good start. Overall, all 3 were pretty good. Thank you.